Hello, Serge here from the Practice Tee, and I'm with, as you recognize, this is Dave Seaman. He's the Peggy and Sue teacher that you're all so familiar with. But as you can see, we don't have Peggy and Sue with us, but we have 3 other ladies, and we got the luckiest guy in the world. He's having a golf school with 3 ladies. He paid extra for that. So let's Dave, I'll let you introduce everybody, especially because you know them all. And first off, we're at Odessa National.
Odessa National in Townsend, Delaware. And we're in the Northeast like we said we were going to be. And we got John Lister here, Danielle Lunger, her mom Jerry Lunger, and we got Mary Peppelman on the end there.
So we got 3 local ladies, right?
Yep.
And you're from?
I'm from Boston.
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 Like Red Sox?
Red Sox.
And
the Patriots.
And the Patriots. And clam chowder.
And clam chowder.
So you actually came south quite a bit to get here.
I did.
Okay, so we had a good experience with all of them, but I guess I got to start out with the bad news in the fact that today we did the videos and we checked out all their swings. We talked about it after lunch, but it was good. Nobody had to run to the bathroom or whatever,
nope.
and barf or whatever. So, but we did some really good stuff afterwards. But you know, every time at the start of a school, the first day, we do a count on our #1 thing that we check every time, and that is the big A, alignment. 0. Now, hang on. I'm going to give dues too.
All right.
Right here, we have Pinky. I mean, look at this. Look at this outfit. She actually makes her own head covers. Danielle makes her own head covers, and she's trying to give John Daly a run. But Daly doesn't match his head covers with his slacks, but she does. She actually makes these so she can change her head covers every day. How cool is that? So, but Danielle, I was just about to put the big G in the slot for alignment. And I said, one more time, and I'm going to do it. And what did she do? Aimed a mile left, and then she did it for like 2 more in a row. So I had to not do that. I had to put it back. But she came. She's the closest yet. We almost had it.
We did.
You almost had a chance of becoming legendary, the first ever. But outside of that, we got the 3 ladies here, and all 3 ladies are making pretty good swings. And John, as you can see, John came here and he had some issues. He was looking to hit the ball better. But in the cases, every one of their swing problems was directly attributable to alignment. All right? And John is taking the club back with the face a little shut.
Mm-hmm. But
it looks shut, but it's not. Well, I guess it is shut because he shut it down to be able to hit to the target because he was aiming 50 yards to the right.
Yes.
So it looks shut, but technically if he had started with a square club, it would have been a perfect position. But he started with a dead shut, which means it's de-lofted and going left. Danielle's starting to aim left and end up hitting more power blocks to the right. Left, big left knee breaking in, tilting down, falling backwards. And then finishing the biggest Huggy Bear finish I've ever seen over here like this. I keep telling you, Huggy Bear finishes, you hug your wife and the kids, not yourself. So she was collapsing down like this because she's trying to pull the ball back. And then over here, Miss Mary wasn't quite so contrary because she was out to the right too. So I guess she was contrary. She was everybody else.
Well, she was right and then left with her shoulders. She was crisscross.
Yeah, she was crisscross. Feet right, shoulders left, and then the ball went somewhere in between that big X. But what's everybody doing now?
Hitting straight.
Oh, how'd you do that?
Corrected my alignment.
Okay, and then what did that help you do?
Aim better.
Okay. Now, once we got the alignment corrected, what was the #1 thing we started working on with you?
Swinging.
And how swinging?
Swinging up or more vertical?
Right, swinging up to the tee finish. Because when you're aiming right, you're very likely swinging flat and around. Right?
Right.
We changed a little bit of your setup.
A little bit.
A lot
of the setup.
Well, I thought it was a little. You think it's a lot.
Okay, a little. Oh yeah, that's right, a little. Okay.
Okay, and then in the end, what was the biggest thing we did? Was guess what?
Corrected my hugging.
Hugging. We took it from Huggy Bear this way to finishing up over you with level elbows.
Yes.
Right, and better balance.
Yes.
Because you had better balance. Because you're going this way, you would tend into falling back all the time. All right.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so
much.
Danielle, what do we do with you?
We tweaked my alignment a little bit just to put me in a better position to swing more vertical at the top.
Now, the thing I want to go through here is that Danielle, what was the lowest handicap you've ever been?
About 5.
About 5. Right now you're playing to about what?
13.
Now the biggest thing I told you when I saw your first swing is I said, what did you look like when you swung?
Around I swung around. I swung way left.
Away left, but I said, what
left.
about your power? What
Oh.
did I say?
I wave at the ball.
Yeah, you kind of wave at the ball. You swing at it. You're swinging at it a little too
Too
girly.
dry, yes.
We got to get some more. We got to get some more
Aggressive.
energy.
Mhm.
And because you were going left, you were swinging at the ball too much. And what do? What's the big thing we worked on?
Swinging up and out and up
Up and over your to shoulder,
Yep.
finishing close at your ear.
at the ear.
And like you were saying, I'm big on drills, but did we give you a drill to do that? No, all you taught was where to finish.
Yep.
And as soon as you tried to go there, it went there. Now, John, what happened? What did we do with you? Excuse me, Dave.
No problem.
You did a lot with me.
Okay.
One of the things was to keep my left knee pretty steady.
Right, because you were coming in and making kind of the left knee towards the right knee.
Yeah.
We call that special K. And as I tell you all, special K's for breakfast, not backswing.
And the alignment problem, and also I had a spine angle problem, which has been, I hope, corrected.
All right, you worked a lot with John. What did you correct in that spine angle?
He was getting a little bit too much knee flex and sitting back.
So he's sitting back. So what's the first thing that happens? If you're sitting back on your heels too much, it's pretty hard to lift the club up because you're going to fall backwards.
Yep.
So the balance buddy's going to make you do what? Suck it around. And then when you start sucking around here and you start coming over and pulling it, then subconsciously you can start aiming to the right to try to correct it. So we created the posture. Now you can lift the club up in the backswing, right?
Correct.
Now, do you recall what else I told you about your forward swing?
Thought it was pretty good.
I thought your forward swing was the best thing you had. You were finishing good, but I wanted to see more energy out of you too.
Correct.
But it's easier to get more energy in the back through a forward swing when you got a more vertical backswing, because we just got him to lift his arms a little bit higher. Because when he was on his heels, he couldn't lift his arms very high because he'd stop falling backwards. So he shortchanged himself, and so from then, he still managed to get to a pretty good finish, but it was coming through a little kind of soft. But what does it all start with? Alignment, the big A. Y'all gonna line up better tomorrow?
Hopefully.
Yes.
Scouts honor?
Scouts honor.
Okay, but we're going to talk today we kind of really fixed the swings up a lot more. We've got a lot more to do tomorrow, but the first thing we're going to start out with tomorrow is we're going to talk about starting with alignment, how to make the H and walk into the ball correctly. And then, because once you got that, I mean, if you can't really walk into the ball better, you all will collapse back to where you were, because everything is based on where you're trying to hit it, on, square and solid, that the club has to be approaching there. And that can't happen if you're aimed to right field trying to hit it to center field, or left field trying to hit it to center. Either way, even with the right head covers. Okay? Dave, how many sets of those do you want?
I'm going to order a few.
Gonna order a few?
Absolutely.
Okay, I think you
Not
take
in
that.
pink, though.
What?
Not in pink.
You don't want
I'll
pink?
send you
That's
blue
hot
one.
pink. But remember though, you gotta have the pants to match the head
I
cover.
know.
She's going to send one to John Daly.
Man, we can get one to him.
Okay.
Daly he'd be jealous if he saw that.
There you go.
All right, gang, you did a great job. Maybe what we'll do is tomorrow night, if y'all want, we'll have you back and we'll talk about what we did yesterday.
We
Okay?
might even be able to
Okay.
download some swings, too, so
Yeah,
everybody can see
Yeah,
it.
we might even put some of the swings on the site. That's right, we can
Yep,
do that.
we
So
can do
maybe you
that.
can all see them in action. So
would be good.
from the practice tee at Odessa National, we have
Mary Peppelman, Jerry Lunger.
Danielle Lunger.
John Lister.
from all of us. We'll be talking to y'all tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.